It's Bri, and I have a story for you. If you've been here before, thanks for stopping by. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that red button and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for notifications, because I know after this story, you guys are going to want to see Bri all the time, every time I upload. So what? I peed on myself. So what? So what? I'm still a bad bitch. But yeah, I peed on myself. I did. What? Bad bitches can't have weak bladders? What? Y'all not gonna tell everybody, right? Because, you know, I'm trying to get famous, and like, I don't want people thinking I just pee on myself. Okay, so this story time takes place on a double date. I used to have a best friend, and we're gonna call her Beverly. My best friend, Beverly, ended up dating this guy who I ended up hooking up with down the line, girl, but that's gonna be a whole other story time. No, dead ass, let me show you guys. Dead ass, I was looking at my old journals that are filled with YouTube ideas, and I was like, should I do that story time about when I hooked up with my friend's ex-boyfriend? Should I let people know that I was that girl? So yeah, y'all let me know in the comments below if y'all want to know about when I was that girl. So yeah, this particular story time is obviously before COVID-19, because we had freedom and I was able to go to events and pee on myself outside. You know, remember when life was normal? Remember when you used to leave the club and you used to pop a squat and you used to be laughing with your friends? I'm peeing outside. Yeah, that's pretty much how this story goes, except I missed. I all the way missed. I peed on myself, but let me get to the point. This particular day, me and my ex-best friend Beverly, let's just call her my best friend for the story's sake, okay? So me and my friend Beverly, we decide we're gonna go on a double date. My best friend Beverly was dating this guy, and we're gonna call him Tumor. I don't know why, but that was like the first thing that came to my mind, so we're gonna call him Tumor. That's horrible. No, we're not. We're not gonna call him Tumor. Damn, I gotta think of something else. Chauncey? Okay, let's call him Chauncey. Beverly Chauncey. Am I gonna be able to keep up with that shit? Okay. So at this time in my life, my friend Beverly was dating this guy named Chauncey, and Chauncey was super hot. Chauncey looked like Shia LaBeouf before he caught this recent case, bitch. Let me tell you something about me. I love a dirty white boy. I love a Shia LaBeouf. I love a Machine Gun Kelly. I like them when they, you know, authentically them. Basically, Brianna Lay loves a white hipster. I love it. I can't turn it down. When she invites me to go on this double date with her boyfriend that I secretly liked, but you know, girl code. I was trying to figure out how she even knew this guy. Okay, that's a whole nother story time. But anyways, I'm like, okay, I like how he looked. Let's see how his friends look. Now, his friend was a ginger. No, I did not wear this wig because I was inspired by him. He was like literally a redhead. That was so exotic to me. I'm like, a redhead, okay. And then he had like those handlebar mustaches that go up. I'm talking like a real hipster. Like, we really from LA. So Beverly invites me on this double date, and we were gonna go to this, like, how do I explain it? It was basically like a live music showcase called the Low End Theory out here in LA. And it was literally like in the Silver Lake area. You know, RIP to life before COVID. COVID got me just so fucked up, because it's like, these story times are so triggering. Like, do you guys remember when we used to go outside and like, remember when you used to get bored and you could just like drive to the mall? I remember, but that's not the story. So yeah, the plan for this double date, we were gonna link up. We were gonna go to Low End Theory, and Low End Theory was like super really tight, because it wasn't like live music, it was like live producers. So like, you could really blow up at Low End Theory and end up doing a set at Coachella. Like, girl, if you really from LA, if you really from the scene, if you really like an LA girl, Low End Theory, like, you've been there. Especially if you're a little clout chaser like me. You've been there. Clearly, y'all know who I used to be. You've seen the story times. Don't act like you don't know who I am. Don't act like you don't know about Bri. When Beverly tells me the plots for the night, we immediately start pre-gaming. What's up? We immediately start taking the shots of tequila. I'm like, yes, girl, say no mas. Not only do we pre-game, we get in the car. Oh my God, I remember this night so vivid. Here's the plan, you guys. We pre-game, and then we were supposed to meet our dates. What was his name? Chauncey? We were supposed to meet Chauncey and his friend at the event. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm never on time. So, bitch, say the event ends at like 11. We show up at 9. When we finally get there, and the guys are like, okay, like, where are you ladies? We get there and we run into another group of friends, okay? This group of friends, they're like co-workers. We know each other through partying. I don't care. Like, LA is actually such a small town, especially when you're like actually really popular. Like, LA is a small town. Don't get it twisted. Don't. I got bitches that hate me that never met me. That's how you know it's a small town. Okay, but look, we get to this event and we run into another group of friends. And you know we start drinking with them. They had like drink tickets. I'm like, say no mas. We get these tickets. We go get our complimentary drinks. And the guys were like inside. So the guys are like actually in the event, enjoying the music. And me and my girls, we're outside. We're kikiing. We're talking about other guys that we wish we were on a date with. Like, oh my God, I really like, what happened to me, bitch? I've been on here boo-hooing, crying like I'm miserable. There was a time in my life where I would literally be on a date with one guy, fantasizing about 2 or 3 other guys. Somebody pinch me, wake me up, remind me who I am in the comments below. I remember we probably had like 2 drinks, multiple smokes, okay? It got to the point we were so in our feelings. I'm like,
you know, I really like this guy and I know he has a girlfriend, but I just don't feel like I'm a bad bitch.
And you know that one girl that's like, no, you're a bad bitch. And you're like,
I am a bad bitch.
Like, have you guys ever had those like drunken moments? Bitch, we outside having one of them moments. If we showed up at 9, the whole event ends at 11. Bitch, you know I was outside talking with the girls and the gays for like an hour and 30 minutes. So finally, Beverly's like, look. Chauncey's mad at me. We came here for Chauncey. We came here for Ginger. You know, his friend that I was gonna spend some time with. Do you guys care that this is like a story time about interracial dating? Are you guys cool with that? Because it's so normal to me. I never thought to stop the story and ask you guys, do you care that these guys are white? I knew you didn't. I knew y'all was tight. I knew y'all didn't care. Anyway, Beverly's like, bitch, we came here for Chauncey. Why are we not around Chauncey? Let's go find Chauncey. I'm like, you know what? You're right. And I'm also tired of these group of people. Y'all know me, bitch. Y'all know I just be over people. So we go inside and we start vibing, you know. So basically, I was a wing woman, right? Basically, I mean, we got this far in the story. I was a wing woman, but I also wanted to get laid. So I had my own agenda. And so I'm like, yeah, Ginger, what's up with this mustache? Dude, this was the kind of guy, he was like a greaser. I don't know if you guys are into that aesthetic, but I am. It's a lifestyle, you know? Do you know? If y'all not into that, it's okay because it's a lifestyle. But I was very much into it. I'm like, wow, is that your natural hair color? You should always wear your hair pushed back. So honestly, all jokes aside, I genuinely do love music. I feel like I should just be brutally honest and tell you guys, I have gone to Low End Theory like multiple times and never actually really paid attention to the music until it's already like, it's already time to go. And that was one of those cases. Like, I'm in there, I'm talking my shit, I'm flirting, and then at the very end, like the last 30 minutes, I get so like engulfed in this music. And you know what it is? Not only am I a cloud chaser, but I'm also a hype beast. And the last guy that went on this particular set, he was like really known on like YouTube. He did Coachella, he did Rolling Loud. I'm like, oh my God, who is this? Like, yeah, he had my full attention. And then just like that, you know, like when you go to a concert and you're like, oh my God, this is the best 2 hours of my life. And then it's like, just like that, it's over. Yeah, that's how I felt the last 30 minutes of Low End Theory, okay? That's exactly how I felt. So the showcase is over, Low End Theory ends, and everybody's like, what's the next move? At this point, me and Beverly are 100% trying to avoid that other group of friends that we were with because we don't want them to know that we're booed up this evening. You know you gotta keep that pimp hand strong. You know you gotta keep that pimp hand strong, okay? So we are really trying to duck off with these guys. Like, okay, what's the next move? Are we going to a bar down the street? Are we gonna hit up a taco truck? Like, what's the move? Girl, there were so many people there. First of all, let me throw this back. I have a bladder weakness. Anybody that has gone to elementary school, middle school, or high school with me, you know, if you make me laugh hard enough, bitch, I will straight the fuck up pee on myself. Like, I have a weak bladder. I just need to throw that out there. I was pre-gaming, drinking at the actual event. Girl, you know when events are over, security be like, get out of here! Everybody out! And then I'm like,
is there a bathroom? Is there a porta potty?
Get out! I'm like, okay, all right. So me, Beverly, Chauncey, and Ginger, we're on the streets. Of course, everybody's hungry, everybody's drunk. Some of us are a little higher than others, but everybody turned up and we're like, let's eat. Me and Beverly are like, cool, no problem. We're gonna link up with you guys. Let's just find our car. The guys are like, no. We don't want you just walking around looking for your car. Like, we'll drive you, come with us to get food, then we'll find your car. So that's exactly what we did. We stay with the guys, we go to the food truck, we get our Mexican food, and then we're like eating tacos on the side of the road, drunk, laughing. Oh my God, I miss my life. Like, don't you guys miss your life? Okay, let me stop. I don't want to trigger nobody, but it's like, damn, like, don't you miss getting cute and being seen and just being drunk? And then the lady walking by talking about hot dogs, roses. Don't you miss that shit? I do. So we eat our food, we flirt, we do the young adult thing, okay? Then it's time for us to walk back to Chauncey's vehicle. It was either Chauncey or Ginger's vehicle, but somebody had a car. And it was time for us to walk back. And at this point, girl, I'm ready to bust. I'm looking like Mrs. Puff. Well, I wasn't looking like her, but I was definitely feeling like her. Like, my ovaries were literally going to explode inside of my body, okay? No resuscitation. I was going to die if I did not release this urine. And so I'm like, girl, I can't take this. I can't take this. I can't take this. I don't need to find a bathroom. I will pee right here. Don't you guys know me? I will pee right here. So Beverly is like, okay, you guys, can you walk away? She's gonna pee right here. So here's the gag. Here's the part of the story where you guys are like, no, seriously, I was wearing a bodysuit. At this time in my life, a bitch was obsessed with bodysuits, okay? Every top that I wore was not a top. It was a fucking bodysuit. So you already know, if you wear a bodysuit, you gotta get butt ass naked to pee. I was so lit, so full of carne asada and al pastor, I was ready to get butt ass naked on the side of a building in Silver Lake on Sunset to release this urine. It was that serious. I told you I have a bladder problem. I told you guys I told you I have bladder issues. So now you're just body shaming me at this point, bitch. And how do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night, bitch? So girl, I'm so lit. All I'm thinking about is this pee that I need to take. I have completely forgotten the construct of my outfit. Like, I've completely forgotten, yes, you look amazing, but you're wearing a unitard. So Beverly gets the guys to leave. They're somewhere, they're chain smoking. And I'm talking to her, we laughing. And I'm like, as soon as I get my pants down, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this. If you have, you ain't even got to comment. Just thumbs up. Just thumbs up. I have done this a lot where, like, when I was little, I would have to pee so bad, I would forget to lift up. So, like, I would be outside playing all day, and then it's like, oh my God, I can't take this anymore, I have to pee. And I would forget to lift up the toilet seat, and I would just pee all over the toilet seat. You could say I was a dumbass kid. Maybe I was. But that was, like, literally the same situation. Like, fast forward, I'm an adult. I'm talking to Beverly. I'm laughing my ass off. Remember I told you, if you went to school with me, you know, bitch, if you made me laugh hard enough, I was straight up pee. I'm cracking up with my homegirl. I'm thinking about how hot these guys are, how lucky we are to just be alive. Bitch, I start peeing. Sorry. I started peeing, bodysuit still on. Then I'm like, so I try to like stop the pee. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Why you didn't say nothing? I'm looking at Beverly. I'm like, Beverly, bitch, why you didn't say something? She like, I thought you pulled it to the side. My bitch really said, I thought you pulled it to the side. You gotta know me better than that. You gotta know I'm stupid. Then she gonna say, oh my God, it doesn't like, you know those bodysuits that are like onesies and they can like, like the coochie part? Like, I don't even need to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's like those two snaps and you can just like, yeah. So then she gonna try to say, oh my God, I thought your bodysuit had the thing. I'm like, no. You guys, let's just say I have 100% of pee. 25% of it, I pee mindlessly on myself in the middle of banter with my friend. Let me tell you what happens to the rest of the pee. So I'm like, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna push this shit to the side. I'm gonna push it to the side. But here's the thing. It wasn't a thong bodysuit. It was literally like those leotards that you used to wear to dance class. So my full booty was covered. Girl, I peed on myself trying to get out that damn bodysuit. I couldn't take it. I started taking the bodysuit off and I just couldn't move fast enough. I just couldn't move fast enough, y'all. I peed on myself. I did. I peed on myself. And where do you think my pants was? They was right under me. They was right under me. So you know what happened? Beverly, my sweet Beverly, bitch, where are you? It's like she got a boyfriend and we just completely stopped being friends. Fake. Beverly, she's such a real bitch. She was like German and Mexican. She goes back to the guys.
Do any of you guys have a sweater? Bri is freezing. Like, it's just so cold out here. Like,
and you know what? We gotta give Beverly kudos for that. Beverly was a real bitch for that. Beverly said, okay, you know what? The deed is done. You straight up pissed yourself, bitch. Let me just go get a jacket or a sweater, something from these guys, because I cannot be walking around with your pissy booty ass. That's not funny to y'all. It's super funny to me. You never know when an accident is going to happen. So praise God and the ancestors above that I was able to do a little wardrobe change. So Beverly goes and gets me like this oversized flannel, and you know I have to play it off. I like wear it over my body, and then as soon as we get in the car, I'm like taking it off, wrapping it around my waist. First of all, I don't even know how I didn't smell like pee, but like I never stink. Now that I think about it, like I never smell. That's so weird. It's like, am I even human? I never stink. I didn't smell like pee. I didn't. And you know how I know I didn't? Because I still ended up making out with that guy Ginger. Oh yeah, we were all over each other. I'm telling you, life needs to go back to normal, bitch. I'm trying to make out with strangers. I'm trying to pee on myself in public. If you guys like this story time, go ahead. Yeah, because that's all that happened. What do you guys think happened after that? I peed on myself. I got a sweater. I covered it up. We went over their house and I made out like a lunatic. Okay? All right. If you guys like this video, go ahead and turn that thumbs up. Blue. Support your girl. Get those fingers moving in the comments below and let me know how you would have handled that situation, even though I'm not going to read the comments. With that being said, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.